Morning guys, how you going? Well, I'm about, I got back from Berkey on my trip last Friday, and so I'm a week home, and I'm still bloody getting over that trip with the Indian Crusader, but yeah, such a great trip. So today, I'm going for a spin with my mate Brenton on the adventure bike, on the V-Strong. Just going to go and find some dirt roads, just for a bit of fun, and I'm trialing a second camera. So I've got a 4K one, we might find a off-road track. I want to video me mate in front of me going down an off-road track in 4K so I can slow it down and get some really good footage like that. And this one, the other camera facing back towards me, with my big buff head talking to you. So yeah, we'll head off for a spin. This thing's all been, I was going to take this on my trip with Berkey, but I didn't. So everything's been done to it, it's been serviced, it's had new tyres put on, the whole bike's been checked over, so she should be right to go. And today I'm rocking the dry rider jacket which I bought. $375 something, got on the marketplace for $50, I reckon it's a bargain. Not sponsored by Marketplace. So yeah, we'll get down the road a bit and find a track or two, and there's a big duck hunting reserve not far from home. It's got some dirt roads down around it, so we'll give that a bash. Alright guys, see you down the road a little bit. You know, at the end of every YouTube video, every motovlogging YouTube video, there's someone sitting around saying about the good points and what they enjoyed most about their trip. The recent trip I just did with Paul from the Indian Crusader channel was more just it was a knock-around trip with two blokes. Yeah, we both filmed it for posterity, but yeah, it was more just a boys' trip. And I tell you what, if I'm brutally honest, I haven't laughed so much in bloody ages. We had bugger eyes around, and we stayed in a different town every night, ate in a different pub, ate New South Wales and Victoria out of Scotch fillet steak at every pub. And it wasn't a really expensive trip, it was 5 nights accommodation, all our tucker and all our food was $700 or $800 I suppose. A couple of the joints we stayed in were a little bit seedy, but no, it was a bloody brilliant trip. So yeah, I'm going to put that video series together soon. It'll be 3 or 4 videos because it was over 5 days and a couple of 1,000 kilometres. But yeah, it was just a really good trip, and there was no airs or graces. There was no. We stopped in a couple of real touristy sort of towns. We did some desert stuff. We did, just outback Australian knockabout stuff, eating bugs and getting sunburnt. And it was bloody good. So yeah, I won't have the yak about that today. What makes a good trip, and it certainly doesn't involve $50,000 motorbikes and a three-week bloody odyssey to some faraway place. It can be a day out like this, or it can be, a 3 or 4 day trip on a trail bike. And as I said the other day, I was talking to someone, I said that same trip we did on the big bikes, you could have been a 16-year-old with his mate and throwing a backpack on your 250 trail bike and doing that with a bedroll on the back. It's not hard to do. So, all right, well, we're going to go and disappear and find a family of ducks. Family of wood ducks, little chicks. We're going to disappear and find some dirt roads. We're going to disappear and find some dirt roads and see if we can't get lost for a couple of hours. Righto, we're Gone for a bit of a ride to a place called Tolderol Game Reserve. And the amount of little tracks and there is millions of wildfowl down here. Right now I'm looking at probably 1,000 pelicans and ibis and ducks and bloody brilliant. So we're going to have a bit of a look. A little myriad of tracks. I'll follow you, mate. Right, here we are. Heading off into the wild blue yonder. Could quite easily fall off for your entertainment here. It's a reedy little track, it's bloody brilliant. Oh, where's me mate going? Where's he going? Oh, here we go. This is great fun. All you can smell down here is bloody the smell of fox. With all these birds down here, I suppose there's bloody foxes everywhere. Children of the corn shit here. That's incredible. Little trails and bloody tracks everywhere. I don't know whether you can see it with the camera facing back towards me, but the reeds are 6-7 foot high in places. There's just a myriad of tracks. Adjust cameras, and I've got a 4K camera running in front with some slow motion stuff. Hang on, excuse me, I'm just going to stand up for a minute. All you'll be able to see is my chest. Oh yeah, joins up with other tracks up here. Yeah, it's good fun. Off-roading on the V-Strom. Oh, what have we got here? Yeah, why not? You don't go on that. You don't go on that middle bit. I bounced up on that middle bit a couple of times, and it's as rough as guts.
Yeah, I think a lot of four-wheel drives that come from here.
Yeah, I think so. this is Lake Alexandrina in front of us. See if I can change the camera angle. There you are. So, I'm now standing. I'm doing that adventure bike stuff. Hey Berkey, I'm doing adventure bike stuff, mate. What do you think? Suit me or not? No, there's a big lagoon, big man-made lagoon right in front of us here. Obviously set up for duck habitat. That's a bloody brilliant spot to ride a bike. It's a great spot to teach someone to ride. Oh, hang on. What are we filming here? We're filming up in the sky. It's Tolderol Game Reserve. Bloody brilliant. Myriad of tracks and wildfowl everywhere. There's Lake Alexandrina here. I hope you can hear me alright. I think the microphone's working alright. Oh, look at this. Oh. Bloody great spot. Look. What a great spot.
That'd be kind of Ralston or something over that way, I'm assuming.
Narung.
Right.
Narung's down that way, I think. What a great spot. A bit of soft stuff in amongst some of that.
Yeah, a little bit of sand on it, yeah, front wheel wobbling.
And knobbies make no difference in that real sandy stuff. You still, no. Righto, well, I suppose we keep going that way. It'd be a great spot to teach someone how to ride a trail bike.
Yeah, because it's not too bad.
Yeah, no, it's pretty simple. I suppose that takes us, is that shed?
I'm assuming that takes us back around, because where we came through the Game Road, we'd sort of come back through the waterway, and I reckon we'll end up
Yeah.
at that gate.
Righto.
Good trip, man.
Yeah, no, it's a good spot. We'll stand up again. We'll do a bit of standing up. Hang on, I'll see if you can see me. Doing that adventure rider thing. Oop. This is bloody good fun, this. Another track. You can see what they've done. They're putting in a heap of duck habitat here. Great stuff. All right, I'll switch on when we head and find some more dirt. No, buddy, I'm glad we came down here. It's just a myriad of tracks and yeah, no, I was talking about that trip I did interstate for 5 days. It was, yeah, probably one of the most enjoyable trips I've had since I got back into riding. And I went out for tea with Brenton and his wife, the bloke I'm riding with now. Said to him, I feel a bit bleary-eyed today because I was up late last night, couldn't sleep, thinking about different places we could go riding. And Oh, here's all the information on Tolderol. Vital wetlands, national parks. Oh, it's probably set up. Tolderol maps, bird SA, hunting zone, no hunting zone, park fees. Welcome, entry to the park is free. Please be aware campsites may be booked and must be vacated by those who are... Righto, yeah, all very interesting. But yeah, no, that triple A's got me really thinking about more trips, especially on this thing. Do a bit of, I'd like to go and do the Flinders, that might be the next trip. Up the top of the Flinders on the adventure bike, nothing real. I don't want to go get myself stuck at 60 years of age, or digging myself out might be an issue. But just poking around dirt roads and stuff should be good fun, so. Yeah, no, I'm glad we come down here. I think we're in that spot. Right, we'll go through a gate, and I think we're heading up the back of the Mallee, up the back of Murray Bridge somewhere. We're just going to find some dirt roads and have lunch up at Manham or something. Should be good. Right, see you down that there road.